Civilians executed in cold blood, bodies dumped into mass graves, a sense of brutality and inhumanity left for all the world to see unapologetically. And together with our allies and our partners, we're going to keep raising the economic cost and ratchet up the pain for Putin and further increase Russia's economic isolation. We stand with Israel. This is not about party or politics. This is about the security of our world, the security of the United States of America. The Department of Defense has moved the USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group to the Eastern Mediterranean and bolstered our fighter aircraft presence.
It's about asking the question, why the United States supports Ukraine in fighting what they call occupation, while here they are supporting the occupier who continues to occupy us.
What we are witnessing is a human catastrophe, one created by the Israeli state, armed and backed by Britain and the United States. But much of our media is not telling the truth about the brutal reality of what's happening in Gaza.
You see these images of, Ukrainians with guns being hailed as heroes, and for us, constantly what we heard was, we're terrorists.
Fighting in the streets as brave Ukrainians repel the Russian advance.
And have waged a decades-long campaign of terror against Israel. Hamas.
I'm sorry, it's very emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed, children being killed every day with Putin's missiles.
5-year-old Inbal Lieberman is a former member of the Israeli army. When she realized her kibbutz was coming under attack, she broke open the armory and handed out weapons. And they killed 24 terrorists in a 4-hour gun battle.
Specifically because the discussion around it online and even in the news media has been, at best, horribly one-sided, and at worst, just straight-up bloodthirsty disinformation in service of justifying further loss of life at a massive scale.
Babies, their heads cut off. That's what they said. Gunned down. Families completely gunned down in their beds.
The most horrific news imaginable.
The worst atrocities committed by Hamas militants.
Israeli military and civilian officials have now confirmed to CBS News that children were among the victims beheaded in the Hamas attack on one community.
Now, if you can't verify a claim, it seems at best risky to publish it in your newspaper. Publishing it, it must be true. Now, that's not how verification works, but it is how the race for attention works. Emerged Turkish-based Anadolu agency asked the IDF to confirm it, and the IDF couldn't. A military spokesperson said that despite seeing the claim on the news, they had no details or confirmation of it.
Biden lied from the pulpit in front of all of the entire American people and repeated unconfirmed what we knew when we reported all of yesterday.
I never really thought that I would see and have confirmed pictures of terrorists beheading children. I never thought I'd ever. Anyway,
White House spokesperson has given an official clarification, as reported by U.S. media, that neither President Joe Biden nor the White House administration has seen any pictures or verified any reports of children beheaded by Hamas.
I can't hear her. What's she saying? Oh, I get it. I'm not sure that's a good thing. No, I'm only joking.
You don't want to even use the word apartheid. Never mind sanctions. 5 days sanctions against Putin and his thugs, 70 years of oppression by the Palestinians, and it wouldn't be, what was the word you used? It wouldn't be helpful to impose sanctions.